Yo, what's up, everybody? So it's the 22nd of May, 2022, 5/22/22. So we're gonna go over the weekly outlook video today. I'm gonna go over what I'm targeting going into this week. And we had a really good week last week. And right here, this was Friday's trade. Looking at CAD yen, we've been trading inside this massive triangle formation. So you can look at this two ways. This is the part about triangles and trend lines where they can be difficult because it's not an exact science, that's for sure. You can see, but we're definitely on the back side of it, the underside of it, the underbelly, right? So now this is, to me, where we're at least trading at, this being a false breakdown here. False breakdown typically leads to the breakout, to a breakout. If you're in the Academy, you would probably heard me say that a million times. Now, we caught this trade on Friday. I sent this out here, zero drawdown. And you can see our entry is 100.2. Let's take a look at how this played out. You can see we came up, we had these former highs here, right? So these were former highs. You can see we really just come out, clear out this whole area of liquidity and come back. And so like we've been really talking about it right now in the accelerator, establishing a bias. Anybody that's new, the accelerator is my mentoring group where people trade live with me and they learn my exact system, which you're looking at here, the momentum. Now you can see here, we tagged this zone, this area, this is a pretty significant candle right here. And then here is our rejection. Our entry was at 100.2 and just straight sell off after that. Came back, this would have been a great spot for re-entry, but we were already in the trade. So we came in from 100.2, go. This is about a 70 pip trade. This was the end of the session right here. I take that back. 89, 90 pips. 90 pips, and this closes us out for the week. And so now the question is, are we going to continue lower in these yen pairs? AJ, it's pretty similar structure. Now I'm on the 1 hour here. So for these, this is what looks like to me and quite a big breakdown, potentially even like pulling back up here to the 4 hour. And so this is what I'm going to be looking for going into this week, some pullbacks towards the 4 hour here and potentially even higher. I don't know if we'll see higher, but there's AJ. Now, Swiss yen was the only stop loss of the week. I'm going to be looking to re-enter this pretty early. And if you go over here to the daily, this is what I would classify as a failing rally that we're in the middle of. So we're in the middle of a failing rally and we're broken down below this envelope on the 4 hour. You can see it really well here. So going to be looking for some follow through on this pretty early once markets open, maybe not today since it's Sunday, but really early in the week. So here's another trade, euro yen, that we took 120 pips, came back, retested or took us out at entry. And just, I mean, this is a textbook setup because what we're looking for is getting in on the trend and looking for these pullbacks within the trend and capitalizing on some potential bigger moves. So if we're looking from a Fibonacci from the low to the high, we have some pretty good targets down here on the 127% and the 161.8. So there's EJ. If you look at GJ, very similar. Now, what it is that we are doing is pattern recognition. So you can see how similar does that look. So we're trading correlated pairs and finding these same patterns and setups which replicate themselves over and over and over again. And once you get that, once that clicks for you, everything's going to shift. AUDJPY, this was a massive, massive trade. I went over this in the accelerator, and this is from some analysis that we did. So we had a small pullback on some of these on the risk adverse things. So like if I go over here to the 4-hour, I do think we might push higher. We'll see. This is NU. The reason I'm looking at NU is because the question is the risk on finished, and are we going to turn lower? You can see we had a small little bounce here on US30. Not much. This is a pretty bearish chart, everybody. So, you know, this would classify, I would think, as a dead cat bounce, you know, I mean, which means it can only go down for so long before it really starts to find some sort of support. So hopefully, for the sake of the overall market and, you know, the economy and just everything itself, this is just insane that, you know, this is a downtrend. Just go back in history. This is turning out to be one of the worst sell-offs in a super long time. So nothing good to say about what's going on here. I don't care how anybody would try to spin that. It's not a good thing. So the question is, are we going to continue lower in the indices? And that's going to create strength for US dollar and Japanese yen. Those are the big things I'm going to be looking at this week. And you can see gold looking super heavy too. So we're going to really probably get some really good opportunities for re-entry to the short side here as well. So if you want to trade live with us this week, learn just this exact same like system that I showed you right now. I don't hold anything back. You get on our live calls. It's a step-by-step process. Plus you get one-on-one mentoring to make sure that you're following it correctly. It's not like, here, watch these videos, good luck. It's like, we're going to check in on you. We're going to have a mentor that's funded their own capital, 500K from outside capital. They're funded themselves by various different prop firms. And we're going to walk you through the exact same strategy that we've used to get funded and to help you get there. So, and maybe you don't want to get funded. Maybe you just want an actual system and strategy that works, and to be around some actual traders that have good energy, good vibes, and want to help you win too. So if that's you, click the link below. Have an awesome Sunday, everybody. And let's crush it this week. Hope to see you on the live calls. Peace.